I'm always thinking about why we are doing business, why I'm still working. I think the reason I'm still working is I feel that we are contributing to the development and advancement of human society. But more than anything, we would like to create a great company.
Me too. Of one of the biggest technology companies in the world, what inspired you and how did you find the time to write this book?
So I have already done 3 Japanese books, and it has been sort of very important to really share the business philosophy and our vision externally and internally. And I think it's very, very important to tell to the world how we are different. And so I decided to commit a large portion of my time, just keep editing it for almost over 1 year. Yeah.
Awesome. So a lot of the chapters, I think every chapter starts with rewriting the rules.
Right.
Now that's something that you've absolutely done. I think it'd be great for everybody to hear about how you've rewritten the rules, not only of e-commerce, but of how business is done in Japan and the rest of the world.
Right. Well, initially, the publisher came up with the book name called Breaking the Rules. And I thought, oh, that's a little bit too much. And so, we did lots of brainstorming. But the basic thing is we have been really breaking through the conventional wisdom of the business models and business rules. As you know, we basically converted our internal communication language from Japanese to English. We didn't follow the business model of Amazon. We created what we think is the best for the community and society. The approach of the Rakuten Group is just don't follow the conventional wisdom, be creative, and really consider from the scratch.
You talk a lot about empowerment. One of the parts of the book that I liked was when you give this story of the fishmonger in Kobe, your hometown, and how you really empowered that fishmonger to build his business and grow his business compared to the supermarket down the street. We also talk about empowerment here when it comes to booksellers and authors and publishers around the world. I think it'd be great for everybody to hear a little bit more about what empowerment means to you and what it means to Rakuten and all of us.
So I started Rakuten in 1997 and envisioning that I'm going to keep running the company for a long time. And I thought, so we need to have a big social mission. And the reason why I like internet so much is not just you can really create a big business. You can use internet to help the companies or the people who cannot, survive or who cannot, grow their business without the help of the internet. And so I kind of committed that we should use internet for sort of small to medium-sized enterprise and the customer and so forth and so forth. So always we think about how we can contribute to the society, and that came down to the concept of the empowerment.
A lot of people in the audience have probably heard of Kaizen, and it's a word that kind of made it in the North American or Western parlance, I think because of Toyota initially. And you talk in terms of Rakuten Shugi and the Rakuten way about always advancing and always improving. Mm-hmm. And you give this example in your book. Tell us why you think Kaizen is even more relevant to our company versus the auto industry.
Just keep improving the good service is going to be the key for the success. We just keep, updating and improving every day. So that should be the most important key success factor for most of the internet companies, I think.
Globalization is another theme you talk about. And obviously Rakuten started in Japan, but has been expanding internationally. We, from day one have thought of ourselves as a global company. Why is globalization so important?
2 things, of course. The market is big globally. 2, being global, we can basically, collaborate and learn from each other and get a global best practice. And we're going to get just stronger. I think I'm a strong believer of the diversity. We learned so many things from KOBO and other our group companies, and we also basically share our success and expertise, and so that's good, and I think that's really interesting.
You close the book by talking about brand as nation. What does the brand mean to you, and kind of describe what brand as nation means?
I think the corporate brand concept is very, very important. And because I think nowadays you have many, many opportunities to work for other companies or wherever you want. But we need to share the vision and mission and practice a little bit. And otherwise, it's going to be very difficult to sustain the unity of the organization. I'm always thinking about why we are doing business, why I'm still working. And I think the reason I'm still working is I feel that we are contributing to the development and advancement of human society. Based on that, I would like to create a great company, great group companies, which is not just only providing good service, it's a great place to work for, and good human training system, and that is my final goal. Of course, as a consequence, we will become our revenue and profit will grow. But more than anything, we would like to create a great company.
Me too.